Yeah, folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. It is our Star Trekkers run, or Star Trekism, I suppose, is the way I've titled it. Things are peaceful. We are just crunching through some high-end tech over here, and struggling with a real backlog of production capacity, despite having 3 fabrication benches. I guess not working full-time technically, because we could imagine having 3 more people who are good at smithing. And then alternating shifts between day and night. That actually might be halfway decent. I don't know. I just realized my smelt low quality. I'm just going to make sure. I don't remember. Yeah, good. Marine armor, and I think the vac suit stuff is excluded from this, because we're burninating anything that's only normal quality or worse. But we're going to make an exception for our endgame suits over here, at least until we've got the initial kit out. See, and then there's a bunch of people idle. What could I do? I could send them on a mining mission. I don't know. The low skill people could work on the components, since I think they can't fail. See, Spork, this is not what I want you to do. I want you to work here, my dude. I don't think they can fail at making a component, right? Unlike construction, which they can botch, I don't think the same applies to the crafting jobs, but I might be wrong. A silver chunk. All right. Do we go in... Oh, muscle parasites. Ah! That's annoying. Well, I'm going to go and put everyone on industrial medicine. I mean, ideally just those, but whatever. Okay, everyone can be getting industrial medicine now. And if we send... Because you don't craft... If I send Wolf and Colm out to the silver chunk, that might be decent. Although I guess ideally I would like Colm to be maybe in better armor. Are you at least wearing... No, I don't think you're even wearing the, flak vest or anything like that. Take a marine helmet. Oh, you are starving. Are you about to finish this? No, let me go and give you a break here, my friend. And then you need some recreation too. You're going to read a book. Okay, that's good. Nothing wrong with that. Where are you sitting to read the book? Oh, in there, yes. Which is by design. There you go. You're going to max that out. I don't know how our robots are getting food poisoning. That's fine. You're going for advanced components, but no, you're going to come over here and work on finishing these helmets. Please and thank you. Yeah, see, Colm doesn't even have a proper helmet. He does have one of those, like, slice things, right? Glass steel slice. A breakup? Roger, why? Oh no. Apparently Roger's inherited the bed. Roger is sort of kind of the colony leader. Might have had that bed first, too. I'm not sure. That is incredibly disappointing. And I don't think we have a spare bed for Jack, so I'm just going to go... Not do this. I'm going to undo... In fact, I'm going to undo a couple of these for medical. Wow. Major break risk. Well, that's Wolf with the break risk. Pain. Yeah, go rest. Roger... This is going to seem crazy, but I guess you'll counsel Jack? I mean, like, you know what? Don't feel so bad that I went and divorced you. Seems insane, but it did work. It's not you, it's me, is what happened with Roger. Colony needs rescue, Riveter. Wait, do you also have... No, you just have the food poisoning. Yeah, okay. Like, you don't have gut worms, right? Tell me you don't get that. Is anyone maybe going to go and rescue Riveter? No? Just gonna... I mean, I guess it's fine. It's not like they need treatment or anything. They don't. They just have food poisoning. They're just feeling miserable. But they're actually okay. We could consider building our proper hospital too, but I'm not sure. Like, man, the space on these ships is a whole other kind of puzzle, isn't it? Man, oh man. Bedroom own happiness. Jack. Oh, Jack is greedy. Wait, were you also greedy? No, you know what? Screw this. Roger, you did the breaking up. You don't get this bed. Jack gets the bed. That's what's going to happen. There. Yeah, that. You know what? Maybe that was the counseling. Tell you what, you're right. I was in the wrong. You keep the good bedroom. There. That's how it's going to work. All right, Spork, let me reset you so that you can eat and sleep here. It's like, I really... man. Do I assign one of these? That's an interesting idea. Now, I can't do it as a bench. I'd have to do each job. I could assign one of these to be specifically tracker, and one of these to be specifically mother person that does the crafting. Who I can't remember. Not Colm. Mick. Yeah, and then that would stop Spork from randomly working at one of these. Maybe I will do that. So this will be the tracker bench. And then this will be the Mick bench. Now, I'm not putting a restriction on this one here, although I have... Okay, not actually all the way through. I'm going to go and put the 15 restriction on all these jobs. And these will be annoying to undo later, maybe. So this is sort of being set to Spork, but in theory, really, if anyone, like, if Tracker, who's at a 12 and change, if they get up to 15, they can start working there, that's fine. Okay, Silver, Eclipse, that's fine. Lots of idlers, which we might just go and live with. We got some mining. Some of them might help to haul that in once the mining happens. Food situation is okay. Could maybe be better. I guess we could throw in some hunts. Wolf. Yeah, you're gonna be okay. Serious pain. Psychic emulator soothe. Wait, just sets it to 0? Oh, are you right? We have a bunch of people who are psychically deaf. So that's not gonna help, but some people will be helped. I don't know. I guess we'll do some hunting. We'll get some Tesco special lasagna over here. And yeah, so we're no longer forcing Spork to do this job over here, which means you will correctly go and rest and eat and do recreation. But you will only work at this site, which is good. Although I think you're starting a new project. See, I think because there was something under transportation. If I reset you, now you're going to go and work, there you go, on an unfinished thing. Yeah, I think someone might have been hauling very briefly. Do we have these? No, I guess we don't in vanilla have the option to choose. Oh, let's take the best stockpile is in there. But I don't know that this applies to the unfinished stuff. I think they just sort of stay there, and yeah, if someone's carrying it, then Spork won't evaluate that at the time. Oh, you do also have cooking turned on, but I'm betting we could take that down. Yeah, I'm going to bring that down to a 3. On Spork, because we've got enough other cooks doing the butchering. Not that cooking is a very time-intensive duty for our colony, because we don't actually have real cooking. Barely. Every now and again, maybe some kibble, maybe some survival meals or something. Actually, I don't even know if we have a cooking bench currently set up. Mostly it's butchering, which is a pretty fast job. But still, we want to try to keep seeing things as smooth as possible for Spork. Go back to making marine armor. And what I could do... Is anyone wearing marine armor yet? Is there any marine armor complete and people aren't just aren't wearing it? No. I think because we were trying to finish out the helmets first. And I think the helmets, I mean, need less material, right? 1 advanced components versus 4 advanced components. Yeah. So, and I think they need less production. I think it did make sense to go and power through them immediately. So what we'll do, the plan is probably get Wolf and Colm in marine armor, so then we can send them on mining jobs, and then they'll be fairly tough. Okay, we're being raided. Scatter, unusually clever, but they're not actually a sapper group, so that should be okay. Let's get everyone instructed to be in the safe area. Now, some of these guys might be landing inside of our base. So, in fact, I might very much... Now, they shouldn't be able to land over here because it's got the mountain overhead. But yeah, I'm going to get everyone ready to go immediately. Colm... Oops. That's not how I want to do the selection. Select everyone. Send you over here. Colm, I'm going to unrecruit you because you are mega miserable. Okay, did everyone spawn outside the base? Arnett might be in a little bit of trouble. I wonder if I should have another... Ooh, okay, hold on. I think we're just going to have to go and fight these guys very directly. Nice shooting there, Tex, with your .5 shooting. I guess you could have gone to cover. In fact, let me just run you backwards over here to increase range. Go. Is it just... Oh, no, there's more there. Okay. Oh, and some attack hounds. Any chance these guys are using any melee weapons? No. Art might get chewed up a bit. We might need to get some extra, some new body parts for you. Well, maybe the meleers should actually run up and see if they can go and tackle this. You're downed. Oh, you're still active over there. And you. I'm actually quite surprised at that. Over here, and you three, see if you can charge this. Or rather, that, actually. Not using any cover right now, but I think it's going to have to be okay. Aliens are going for you. There we go. Proper flee. And get down. Okay. So we do have one Wiggler. Let me unrestrict, and unrestrict. Reset you again, because you were limiting where you were going. And we will try to capture you. And, okay, Comb's doing a rescue there, which is fine. We'll unforbid stuff. We'll put a finish off on the Warg. 3 hours. I mean, we could tend in the field. Maybe I should. Roger isn't particularly good at medical stuff. Wolf, are you hurt? No, you're not hurt. Wolf, come over here and tend and capture. There we go. Warg is down. I don't think there was another Wiggler. Nope, that looks good. In fact, as soon as you... Oh, Flips is ending. I'm like, why is it so bright all of a sudden? 1 hour, 2 hours. Okay, I think Wolf's going to stay ahead. 1 hour. 300% lead per day. 1 hour. It doesn't... Ooh, okay. Is Wolf going to win this race? Do we even want to... Well, no, we do rescue people. That's what we do. You having muscle parasites, Wolf, isn't helping things, I'm sure. Still ticking away. There's not much blood left in here is the problem, because the blood loss is really low. But there we go. Okay, good. I'm going to release you, and I'm going to get Hermine to go and do the capture here, since Wolf, you're in a pretty rough shape. But thank you very much for your efforts, my friend. All right, let's take a look at this person. Okay, no permanent body bits missing. Misogynist we don't love. You know what? I don't think you're going to be a winner. I don't think we're going to keep you. So what we'll do is find someone who's awake. Here, Riveter, come over here. Let's do that. And then prisoner is going to be set to... what am I looking for? Release is what I'm looking for. Right there. Okay. Let them go once they can. Medical emergency... Oh, no, that's mood break. Medical emergency is only that. Okay, yeah. The mood break, I mean, our people are pretty unhappy about how they feel. But so be it. All right, Spork going back to work on marine armor. Very nice. Spork has reached level 20 in crafting. I think you can maybe go up to like 20.99 or something like that. Like, I think you can buffer some extra experience at 20 to make sure it doesn't instantly degrade. That's not bad. I wonder, should we... So if we look up craft, like, what determines crafting? Maybe it's Smith then, I guess. Oh, is it just general work speed? And craft didn't come up with anything. Huh. Like global work speed. Labor speed uses manipulation and sight. Stonebox, chem fuel, burning items. Oh, smithing armor. Okay. So yeah, if we went... 100% max. So we can't get above 100% on the site. But with manipulation, we can. We'd have to... Here's the irony, though. We'd have to take some time away from making the armor to make a couple of bio arms. And then install them on Spork. And he's going to be kind of out of commission for a couple of days with the anesthetic. But then he would work faster after that. I mean, the ideal at this point might be, hey, if we can get ourselves a couple of architect arms from like a quest or a trade, and then slap them on Spork, it might be worthwhile. I'm not sure that it's worth taking the time to build bio arms. You know, it depends on how much we're crafting, I suppose, but yeah, I'm not convinced. Well, we're clearly not going to be sending Wolf and Colm out right now, since they are both affected by muscle parasites. So that would be a very poor option. Spork playing horseshoes, you did need some rec, and then you might go to sleep after that. It's not quite the sleep schedule yet, but you might do it because it's under 30%. Yep, you are going to do it, and that's fine. Totally okay, and then you'll go back to work over here. Well, that marine armor is nearly done. It's going to get moved out. Social fight. All right, and then we've got rare thrombos. I mean, we know we'd be able to obliterate them very quickly at this point in the game. That's not a question. You know what? A chain shotgun actually would be a good pick for Riveter, because really we want a short-range engagement anyway. Oh yeah, we could take on the Thrumbos. We'd probably need Okami to do the kiting, and you got a slight moving penalty, but I don't know. I'm kind of just interested in just focusing on the crafting. We really don't need Thrumbo Fur. We don't need more Thrumbo Horns. I'm kind of fine with just being like, let's maximize what we got. All right, you're about to wake up. You'll go eat, then you'll go back to working on, hopefully, the marine armor. Assuming nutrient paste. There we go. And marine armor, which just finished up. And what I'm going to do... is this marine armor here? No, that's the vac suit. Did someone go and equip it immediately? Oh, there it is. Couldn't see it. I'm going to have Culm do it since you don't have any armor whatsoever. We'll be able to get rid of the force wear. But now even like Wolf's got the plate mail, the plate armor. And with Culm having this, they probably could do it if they weren't sick with the muscle parasites, which need a certain amount of tend to go away, but we don't get a progress bar the same way. It's an immunity gain. Once that gets fixed, then we'll send them out to mine out some silver, since they're not part of things. And yeah, there's some idleness, and that's okay. Another silver lump. Excellent. Wonderful. Spork, you're working on next set of marine armor, which actually, if we can get 2 sets of marine armor done by the time we send out Wolf and Culm, that would be really nice. Because the marine armor does have a speed penalty, but I think the plate is much worse. And of course, doesn't give us as much protection. Yeah, I think the marine armor might be minus 0.4 versus the minus 0.8. And just generally, we'd like people moving faster. Okay, I mean, we're not going for the hunting site. I just kind of clicked it by instinct. I mean, we could be working on reconstructing some beds. Oh, we're out of wood. So let's do a harvest fully grown here with a bunch more trees. And the toxic waste pack, yeah, is out on the edge of the map, so that's okay. Another chunk of silver. Wow, we're going fast. This will generate some hauling jobs for us, too. And yeah, as soon as you start a new one of these projects, then we're back to making advanced components. What's Mick up to? Well, you're currently asleep. I hope you are. And you got the muscle parasites, which isn't going to help your cause. You're going to get up, you're going to eat, and then hopefully you're going to make some components? Convert council. I don't think we need to... I don't know, maybe... Roger, why don't you do a council on Wolf? He's pretty miserable. We could use a bit of an offset there. Okay, you're going to read a book. Oh, because you did wake up in time for recreation. Botch the attempt to counsel Wolf. Awesome. And then, oh, you're making dusters. Wait, really? Oh, you need your crafting skill to be 8 for the advanced components and apparently the gravelites as well. You could be making components, but we're not short on components right now. I could increase the amount of components that Mick tries to do, but I guess if he's doing some clothing work, that's another way to raise the crafting. It's not going to take him that much longer to get to 8, hopefully. Okay, that explains it a little bit, in that I was confused as to why we weren't doing the mass production of some of these things in a way that I expected. I wonder if you can get a crafting skill trainer and apply it to Mick. I don't know. 20. Although, as we watch, we can see, yeah, we can see the experience just melting away here. And it's based, it decays faster the higher level you are. It's hard to maintain, although you're probably going to be fine because you're probably going to be working all the time. All right, Mick has reached level 6 crafting. Huzzah. Making the romper. I mean, I could go and do the corset job. Maybe I will do that. I'm assuming we unlocked it. Corsets. And let's say do forever. But only if you've got a skill from 0 to 7. And I'm going to enable just the wool and leathers, but not the thrumbo fur. So we'll keep the cloth because we might need it for we might need it for flak armor. I don't know, really. Some furniture, I guess. Maybe I could enable it. Oh, we actually have barely any material right now. I guess we probably use some of it for other clothing. We might be able to do some more hunting. Let's hunt the alpacas and the gazelles. I mean, Thrumbo, but again, I'm not using Thrumbo fur for this. Okay, throwing a party's okay, because we could use a mood boost. I'm fine with that. And Barnet, well, we'll let you attend the party. But yeah, if our robots were crafters, then could work 24/7, that would actually be kind of amazing. They do have a manipulation penalty because they've got trotter hands. Because Bender just has the 3 fingers. Okay, Barnet. Scratches and stuff. Let's equip this. Thank you very much. You're doing that. And then Mick. Oh, Mick's asleep. You do have the messile parasites, which I think makes you get tired faster. Yeah, double fast. I think the quality of the medicine and the quality of the 10 does affect the rate at which it goes away. So we could go and accelerate it by giving them access to Glitter World medicine, assuming we had any, and we probably do have some. Oh shoot, we have 46, which is pretty nice, but I don't think this is a good use case for that. So we'll get some leather to hopefully help Mick do a little bit more training, and Spork's working on another set of marine armor, which is lovely. Oh, I thought the lights went out, but it's just the sun lamp toggling off. Food situation is fine. I mean, we did do some extra hunting, but I think our rice situation, I think it is growing. Excuse me. This won't be enough to sustain all of our people by itself, right? If we go to space, we will really need double hydroponics to sustain things, and we might still have to go down and set down on the surface to do some additional farming from time to time, or some hunting. So that is possible. We might just have too many people. We could, no, have some people split off and do their own colony. Nah, I don't know about that. Maybe we just don't worry about it. Maybe we stockpile tons of food and then we just go straight for the mech cluster, knowing that we can't be safe in space until that's been taken care of. That's not an unreasonable thought. But yeah, I'm definitely going to want full marine armor for that. We might not need more weapons. I mean, more punch power is always good, but we probably have enough punch power right now. I'm betting I'm not melting down normal quality assault rifles. And I'm wondering if that's something we want to do. Now, maybe we'll keep them around for now until we get everyone to the pulse charge rifles. Green armor, go. And is there any chance we'd finish one? Oh, yes. Oh, that's being worn. I can see it now. Okay. Quest complete. Oh, the monumental structure. I guess we could go and tear that down now. Get the stuff back. There's no roof. So, sure. We'll do that, then we'll strip away the floor tiles. Alright, we can get a little bit of material back, sure. Slag chunk. I would like that hauled, please, because it's going to block some of our combat positions. Thank you very much. I wonder if I should go and just make the slag chunks a higher priority. Like, I'm only doing it if I run out of steel, which obviously we're not doing. Hey, free chem fuel. Huzzah. And then Spork, back on marine armor. Mick, how you doing there? Making dusters. That's fine, and you're crafting. Your crafting is going quite... Oh, you're a slow learner! Well, that's not helping things. Maybe what I should do, since I really won't want Tracker making the regular components, I will go ahead and increase the target for Mick, because... Oh, that also... All the components need 8. Well, shoot. Okay, that's an issue. Man, if we did get another prisoner that was good at crafting, yeah, that would be worth it, almost regardless of what other traits they've got going on. So we really only have 2 crafters despite my setup. Okay, new area. I mean, probably just a little bit of this. I think we still know that there's something over here, because when we're box selecting our tree cutting with the cut only mature, it was revealing that there was something over there. All of a sudden, this little gap is bugging. I mean, we're not even using this. I could just get rid of it, but it's not doing any harm. Insane ramblings with Roger. Okay. Sure. Fine. Oh, Mick. Now, Tracker is almost high enough to start working over here. In which case, what I might do is what? Because they'd be like, okay, I'm fine with both Tracker and Spork doing that. I guess I would just remove the Tracker only thing, because then what would happen is between Spork and Tracker, someone would always be working on one of these. We'd prefer that Spork was doing this because they've got the higher skill, but I suppose we won't necessarily worry about it too much. All right, you stopped your insane ramblings. You're still pretty... you'll be fine, though, because once you get your sleep and some food and some recreation, your mood will be fixed. Hopefully you didn't give too many people some creepy thoughts. Wolf's not in great shape either. Sick and serious pain. I think the pain is from the parasites. I don't suppose we have any Bionics kicking around, do we? No. Okay, scan silver, far silver. Wow, we are getting some really good silver scanning. It's kind of ridiculous. Who's wearing this excellent suit? Okay. I'm going to get you to drop this marine armor, Bosk. Because I'm going to go and get Wolf to wear it. I'm still not going to send him out to mine any silver until the muscle parasites are gone. But at least the correct people are wearing the correct thing. And I was going to say, I think this armor's been beat up enough that we're going to go and shred this plate armor. And I'm fine with that now. I mean, in theory, I guess I could have forced one of the other meleeers to put it on or something. But I think they're okay, because I think they've got the flak vests equipped, so that's fine. This marine armor does take a long time to do. And then might be a little bit of a stall as we wait for the advanced components. Although Spork could always go ahead and make an advanced component too. Or maybe start one, right? Because they might work on it for a little bit. This won't complete it there. Then Spork will be like, oh, I have enough material to start on another project. I guess you do need 4 for the marine armor, though. So you might even finish it. It means we're never getting around to the grav lights, but that's okay because I don't really... Like, I'm not going to go and engage the mech ship without the full power armor. I mean, if nothing else, we need to be vacuum sealed. We could make vac suits. They are a lot faster and a lot cheaper to produce. I mean, at this point, cheapness doesn't matter, other than the expensive material just needs a lot of extra construction because of this. Here's another idea. When I do go and mine the silver, then I can do a bunch of trading for components and advanced components, which will dramatically accelerate us. And I don't want to send them out while they're ill, because they're going to be miserable, and they're going to work slower anyway, especially since they need to sleep twice as often. That's not great. Roger's ability's back up. I mean, I guess I could try with Wolf again. Although, I guess you're grayed out because it happened. No, that's a convert. Yeah, I could try again. Wolf's got the worst mood, so what the heck, right? Botch the attempt again? I think 72%. I don't know if it was 72% last time, but... Okay, that's not doing great things for Wolf. I'm so sorry that we keep ruining things for you, buddy. That is not my intention at all. Mick, oh man. I wonder if the skill books get multiplied by your learning rate. Or if it's raw XP. Because I think when you do the blueprint, it's raw XP. I think the skill books might get multiplied by the learning rate. It might still be worth throwing on Mick. Just because we could probably get them over the hump of 8, which is what we need. We don't need them to be highly skilled. We just need them to be skilled enough to grind out those materials. Another social fight. And then that's probably Barnet on the ground. Because the robots are so wimpy. Weapons over there. Wait for you to get up. Food situation. We got lots of food. I mean, again, we did supplement with a ton of extra meat. Interesting it's only rice. I guess probably because there was already rice in these. And then they're just topping them off. Although, even then, one just emptied, it looked like to me. Maybe that was just a visual glitch of them restacking it. Alright, Mick. You want some more children's clothes. Spork about to finish another marine armor. That'll bring us up to 3. More distant silver. Are you still sick, you guys? Oh, man. But yeah, that'll be the plan. Mine out a bunch of silver, and then go and trade for these components. Oh my god, Spork's actually working all the way down to a Gravlight panel. That's interesting. Why did you skip the advanced component? I mean, it's not a big deal. I'm just confused. Now you're working on the advanced component. Oh, but there you go. We get enough Gravlight panels to get the Grav Field Extender. I guess the next thing is just be like, okay, now go and build that, and this, And then, once we accrue more gravelite panels, then it's going to be, let's tear some of this down and make some room to extend our ship. I mean, by tear down, I mean move these. I don't suppose the shuttle can be moved. I guess I have to launch it somewhere and then come back and land somewhere else. I can't just say, do a little hop from here to there. You've got to go, I don't know, suborbital. Sort of ballistic trajectory or something like that. You know, I should have renamed you to Spot 1,000 years ago, and I'm sure someone else has come up with this idea. Spot, unless I'm wrong, I believe Spot was the name of Data's cat, which I think also got some, like, inconsistent gendering, depending on which episode. I think Spot started off male, but I think later on gave birth to kittens. I think the writers were a little unsure about what to do with things. I mean, I think was explicitly referred to as female later. Referred to as male early, referred to as female later, just as the plot dictated. I might be misremembering, though. But maybe I'm throwing the Star Trek Next Generation writers under the bus inappropriately. All right, I think this is a place to put in a little bit of a stop. I know it's been a little slow going the last couple episodes as we build up this endgame stuff. Yeah, throwing some trades in would be really good. I mean, I could, I suppose, just load a shuttle up with things that aren't silver, and we do have some silver as well, but other things that'd be fine to sell. But I don't think we've got that much just random trash kicking around. Although we do have an excess of rice. I didn't realize we're overflowing our storage over here, which isn't ideal. So yeah, that's definitely going up. So I don't think we need to hunt anymore to supplement our food, although it might still be good to get the leather. What I could do is I could convert one of these rice growing fields to maybe more cotton, just to give more material to Mick. But again, Mick, it's just training Mick is going to take so long regardless, so I don't know if it matters. You're a slow learner and can't do dumb labor. Mick, I don't think you're a winner. I think you're probably someone who, like, insta-joined us and we're like, well, we're not throwing you out, but it's not ideal. Thanks a lot for watching another episode, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.